Welcome back to Science with Shields. This experiment is called fishing for ice, or maybe ice fishing. Now, it takes a lot of patience, so you need to wait a minute to be able to have this experiment work because it has a chemical reaction with it. So really simple things you need for this experiment. You need some string. So I'm going to cut a piece of this string off right now, and this is like your fishing rod. So we've got this string. I'm going to dip it in the water. Now, we just dyed the water with some food coloring so you're able to see the experiment a little bit better. And we also dyed the salt, but technically it's just some table salt. So you need plain tap water, salt, and I would leave this at room temperature, a little bit on the cooler side, and salt. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick an ice cube into our water. And next we're going to, again, you want to dip your string a little bit. We're going to dump some salt on top of the ice cube. So, whoop. It's hard to see. So we got some salt on the ice cube, and we're going to stick this here. And you got to wait at least a minute for this to react, maybe even longer depending on how large your ice cube is. So we're going to let that sit, and while we do, we're going to talk about what's happening here. So we all know that the freezing mark is 32 degrees. Below 32, you're going to get ice instead of water. And when you add salt, it lowers the melting point, so it's going to melt the ice. As the ice melts, it dilutes that salt water mixture, and that's going to leave a puddle on top of your ice cube. And with it mixing, the freezing point goes back up, which means that your string will allow that ice to refreeze over the string. So as we're letting that sit, I have a few examples here already done. So what you want to do is pull them out very slowly. So let me show you here. If you pull it out slowly, we caught a fish, an ice cube. So that's kind of how it works. And I'll show you, this one's a little bit bigger, so we'll wait and see. Again, slowly pulling it out of the water, and you can see how the string has frozen onto the ice cube because of the salt. So that is what's happening here, and you can try this. Put a whole bunch of ice cubes in your glass, and I think this one should be ready by this point. So let's try it here. Again, you can, this one's just kind of ready. You can see how it pulls out, and we've got the string frozen to the ice. So really fun experiment showing how salt can create that chemical reaction, melting the ice, but then if you stick string on it, it can lead to refreezing, and you can fish for ice. Have fun.